Alright, so right here, YeahPete is in yellow. I'm doing Zerg for 7 computers. When I originally did this map, I did it on pretty slow speed. I just had it on a slow speed because Zerg is by far the hardest to destroy all 7 computers. I did it about 5 times, but it took me about 20 tries per time that I killed the computer. And I did it in this location here. I've done it in this location. I've done it in this location, but it was a little harder. And I've done it in this location. I believe I've done it in this location too. So those were the places where I did win. But it was a lot harder in all the other locations. This location was the easiest. So now we'll go through exactly what I did. Okay, I go straight. I'm going to start on slow here, and I'm going to slowly speed up the speed as the replay goes on, because a lot goes on while you're Zerg. As you can see, first thing I did was I'm sending the Overlord here to scout out exactly where I want my drone to go. Another thing that I'm doing right here, right when I get 200 minerals, I send a Zerg to build an extractor, and then I build another extractor here. Now I build 2 more drones, and I cancel those real fast, have them go back to mining. And every drone, as it's being created, I send out to mine a different mineral field. Because if one goes here and there's already another one there, he's going to either sit there like an idiot, or he's going to stop, wait, and then go to the next one. But if you send each one to a separate... Here I'm going again. Drone, or extractor, creep. I build another 2 drones, and I cancel that again. So now I have 13 drones with only 9 supply. That's pretty important. The speed is still slow. I don't speed up my speed until later in the match. As you can see, I have a lot more actions per minute going on with Zerg than I do all the other races that I've done this with. Alright, so now that I have that, the first thing I do is I send a drone out here. He's going to build a hatchery right in the middle here. He's going to try to block off that area with my Overlord watching. And as you can see, we're 2 minutes in. It's a lot slower here, but there's still a gap. There's a gap here where enemies can walk through, and there's a gap there. And that makes it a lot more difficult. So, and I built an Overlord right away. So 13 drones, an Overlord, more drones. We got a hatchery up. And let's see what I do next. Another drone. And pretty soon I'm going to build another hatchery, and he's going to expand at this location here. And that's where he's going. We're going to need lots of drones. Alright, so I'm going to speed it up 1 to faster. Okay, let's see what I'm doing now. So we got the hatchery going in there. This hatchery is about halfway done. And I'm going to build a couple drones, and I believe I should be making a spawning pool right now. So once these 2 are at 16, I go for a spawning pool. There it is. Now if you get rushed, which has happened on a couple games before, I had to start over. I got rushed by Zerg. Luckily Zerg did not rush this time. I think if I scouted him with my Overlord, I'm thinking that he would have rushed me. So that's why I didn't scout with the Overlord. Look, I have a Zerg on each side. He looks like he's broke, unfortunately. I believe I would have won the match anyways, because I did win quite a few times. Alright, so now I'm going to send... Right when this hatchery is done, you send 1 drone. I should be sending another one. 2 drones in. They're going to build creeps on the top first. And I have another drone. You can see him. So we're going to be able to make 3 creeps. You can see 2 on the top, 1 here on the bottom. There's a big gap here where they can walk by. That is not good. Now we're gonna turn those into Sunkens. Spawning pool still pumping out drones, and we're 4 minutes in. And this is done. That's going to be pumping out drones. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 Sunkens. We're going to always need... Alright, so now that we see that this is blocked, he can't get in. You see how he's trying? He's trying to get in. He can't get in. But Zealots and Zerglings can run through here. So we're going to be making Zerglings, and we're going to use those to block here. We're going to put Zerglings here, and we're going to put Zerglings right here. So let's see, those guys are blocking these Sunkens. These Sunkens are going to hit, and then I put that drone there, so he's going to block the Zerglings. So an enemy's going to try to run. He's going to get hit by a Sunken with the AI, and he's going to want to attack the Sunken, but he can't get to it because the Zerglings are there. And we got more creeps going in. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want 6 creeps in by the time you first get attacked. And that's about 5 minutes in. You want 6 creeps. So I'm still doing, you can see I'm building Overlords or Zerglings in this hatchery. This will build all drones. This is going to build all drones. And you can see I haven't built an Overlord yet, but they're on their way. But 26 versus 27 supply. You got to be real careful and real fast in this match here. Another Overlord going in. Another Overlord. I don't know why I'm making so many Overlords. Alright, finally building some extractors. I should probably pull those back a little bit. See, this is still safe. So he was still able to attack that, but make sure that you put that on hold position. Make sure those are holding positions. I got more Overlord. I'm just pumping out Overlord. I don't know. I think I should have made more Zerglings. Put some right here. You can see that's a little bloody. And then here comes Zerg attacking. So they're flanking that position. So I'm gonna have to build more something. And this goes on for quite some time. There's units that I had walking there are dead. And here they come. Here comes the enemy. Holy crap, look at this. You're like, oh man, he's dead, right? I don't know. We'll see. Another Sunken. Let's see how much more difficult Zerg is than any of the other races. I got a good amount of drones. I'm getting gas. I need to upgrade. Okay, see, going straight for the lair there. See that? Keep building these Sunken colonies. Got your Overlords for detection. And here comes a whole nother mess. Got a Zerg blocking. They got away from me. They shouldn't have ran. What we want to do is keep these Zerglings right here and here on hold position. So I'm pulling them back, put them on hold position. And I'm focusing on more creeps. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 of them. I don't know why I built that there. It should have been right down here. Still working on the lair. So you're trying to survive with your defense here, but while you're surviving, you're doing a lair, and then right when this lair is complete, you're going to build a spire. So you're going to go Mutalisks. And hopefully, preferably those Mutalisks, you're going to attack this base. It's right next to you. So I survived that attack. I don't know how I killed all these guys, but you can see everything is just bloody. It's a bloody mess. And you're barely holding on the entire match. Alright. So I'm building a spire. I got another hatchery. Building. Always building drones. Always. Another extractor there. And I still had the speed on slow here because it's just nuts. We got 91 actions per minute. not very fast. So, I know some people have a lot of hotkeys and stuff, and they can get a ton, you know, 400 just clicking on, I don't know what everybody's clicking on to get that many actions per minute. But, so, still losing, still trying to make lots of these. And all on good position, hopefully, right? See what I'm doing here. Spire still working on the spire. We got more hatcheries going up. As when you're getting a lot of minerals there, you got to build another hatchery because you're really going to need to pump out a lot of units. So we're still working on our defense here. We're just using drones here. We got a nice wall. Still alive. Alright, right when that's done, Mutalisks. Mutalisks. Zerglings here. Zerglings and Overlords, and a lot more Sunkens. And now we have Lurkers, and pretty soon he's going to have some tanks. He's got a tank here. This Protoss isn't doing much, is he? But he's still attacking the Z-Lines, so it's not like he's doing nothing. Alright, we got Mutalisks. Still making more. We want to get about 10 or 12 Mutalisks before you attack. And you need to really micro those. So we have a tank here. So you need those Mutalisks to snipe the tanks too. I don't think he has siege mode yet. He does not, but he will soon. Is there another Terran? Yeah, here's another Terran. No siege mode yet, but they will have it soon. We've got that tank hanging around. That's scary. So here's the Mutalisks. I don't know if I'm waiting for an attack by Brown, or if I saw the siege tank and I'm sitting there waiting for him to siege before I try. Okay, so I'm going for an attack on Brown. Hit those overboards. I see those Hydralisks coming. I pull away. Hit that Overlord there. Alright, pull away. Maybe if I'm lucky they'll come and attack and kill those Hydralisks. Come on. There it is. Alright, so they fell for the trap. Hydralisks, he'll have only one or a couple Hydralisks in his base. Then my Mutalisks can go to town on him. And that tank is still there. No siege mode yet. So we still have lots of sunken colonies. Got a lot of Mutalisks. He still has Hydralisks here. Not very many, so there you go. Still making more Mutalisks. Still have very few minerals though. Alright, so he's gonna be dead after that. Still has a tank out there. So that's gonna be one computer down. Now I'm making a queen's nest. I'm going to upgrade to a lair, so we're going to need to get some guardians up. Once this base is dead, we're going to expand here too. We're going to need that because we have a lot of computers that are amassing lots of units here. He's massing units. He's massing units. Terran's massing units. They all have a lot of this is the only dud here. So got lots of mutants, as you can tell. 12 minutes into the match. with Protoss, 12 minutes into the match and I don't get carriers. Zerg is a lot more difficult. It was just basically survival mode. while you're building your wall here. I've built a wall here pretty easy with 2 hatcheries. And that went pretty well. Now you're just messing with them, killing their expansions, pulling out, trying not to get any of your units killed. I could send them here and mess around with them a little bit. See, oh, that's what I'm doing. See that? Send them here, kill some drones. It's got a bunch of hyperlists there though, so I'm gonna pull them away from that. I'm not very good at hyperlists, but I should have pulled those guys. I retreat. I think I tried to snipe that drone. But that weakened them up pretty good. It's just a lot of mayhem here. Alright, what am I working on now? I got my layer up. This is gonna go to a greater spire. It should anyways. Come on. Still thinking about it. So I'm building another hatchery here. Greater spire. And now we're going for evolution chambers. So we're going to start getting some upgrades now. And I believe I'm also going to build a hydralisk den. So I'm also going to go ground. A lot more hatcheries. We're going to need to pump out a ton of units. Here's the tank. We're going to have siege mode any minute now. As you can see, here's my wall. I got some Zerglings, lots of sunken colonies. There they go again, messing with their, and a retreat. That's all those greens. But I killed a good amount of drones there. Let's see if he sieges up. Let's see what he does. I saw somebody else had a Zerg vs 7 computers, and none of the Terran never put siege tanks outside. So here's how you deal with that. This is how you deal with siege tanks. All of these mutalisks. But you lose a lot. See there, I go, there he is. He sieges up. I snipe it and I pull out. That was with 12 mutalisks. Grab them, kill that siege tank, and get the hell out of there. So I have my 3rd expansion up. Got 1 gas. Got my greater spire. We got lots of hatcheries going up. We're working on all of our ground upgrades. And here we have siege tanks. See that? They're really blasting the hell out of me. So we go in with all our mutalisks. Kill those siege tanks. I think we attacked with all those units. When those units are all dead, we attack. And then we pull out. Pull out. What are you doing? Pull out! Alright, so we're going on speed fastest now. See, they snipe these. I gotta, you gotta pull them out. Alright, so now we're getting guardians. So this is the good part. Guardians and devourers. You get about, I don't know, 2 or 3 devourers for every 12 guardians. So you're gonna need them. Because those air units really beat the crap out of your devourers. So you could look at my minerals now, and I got no minerals or gas. 2 expansions. So it is a tough match. And you're gonna have to keep that quite a few times. Alright, but you can see I put a hive here. Now why would I do that? Look at how much HP. If that was just a hatchery with 1250 HP, we would have blasted it pretty far. Alright, so I got my guardians. Now I'm going in, destroying these siege tanks with the guardians. Let's see if this survives. Boom! Now it's a hive. 2,500 max HP. So that's going to take a lot of the blood, take a lot of pressure off all my sunken colonies. Yeah. So I got all my guardians up, and let's see what happens. It's just a tough match. Let's see what's going on over here. Zerglings. you get your Zergling upgrades. I never did build a Hydralisk den, and I should have done that. I think I'm realizing that I should have done that. I'll probably be doing that soon. But right now it's Guardians, so you take the Guardians. Now once all these Guardians and Devourers are dead, you probably don't go those anymore. It's just... It's really difficult managing those. They have a low health, and they just get stormed. And you have to keep these Devourers right next to your Guardians, because they get sniped up by the Corsairs. Protoss will start massing a bunch of these Corsairs, and they're just going to pick your Guardians and Devourers out. And you just don't have the gas. I have, what, 3 expansions, and I still have no gas. So right now I'm just got a bunch of Zerglings. Let's see what I end up doing with those. I'm probably gonna go try to kill Orange so I can get the whole top side of the map there. There it is. He's got a Templar there. That really makes it tough. Now we just start massing Zerglings. You can see I have more. Boom, more. Oh, I'm making more Mutalisks. I don't know what I'm doing with those. Here's the Hydralisk Den. Upgrade. You gotta upgrade in this. Don't forget to upgrade. Siege tanks, fire bats. This is just... Zerg is just tough to do here. See, I'm keeping these close together at a good location. The enemy is going to try to probably come through here. Followers. I didn't even know who that was. I need to keep these guys close. See how they're kind of spread out there? This looks like they're getting kicked off, maybe. Got another attack coming in here. Got my Mutalisks. I need to make more units. See that hive? It just takes a minute. It gives you time to prepare. Snipe that siege tank there. He's about dead. Let's see if I do take him out. Looks like they're building. Close it down. Guardians, kill that thing, man! And I finished Orange off, so now I gotta try to recoup. Oh man, that one siege tank took that. I don't know why I'm not doing anything. So my hive is now dead. And that would have been dead a long time earlier if it was just a hatchery. So keep these guys close. So I guess I did another round of Guardians and Devourers. A lot more Devourers the second time around because they have a lot of Corsairs and Valkyries. And you're outnumbered. Working on here. Looks like I'm building another hatchery, right? No? Guess not. Maybe I'm doing with that drone. Okay, more hatcheries going up here. I just grabbed a bunch of drones. We're gonna start massing lots of ground units. See, we got some Zerglings here, building more hatcheries. You need to be at 0 minerals. You just need to keep that pressure up. And see, there's the master. Hey, bye-bye, Guardians. Should be there. So this is what happens if you take too long. And that's one computer. Here's more Guardians. I think I was just trying to get more air. I think after all these die, I say, holy crap. Alright, unleash the Zerglings. All of them. No, not all of them. Where are we going for next? Going for blue, teal. They're not doing much. If I change my mind and say, hey, let's go to red now, or what? There we go. Even wraiths. All of my devourers, they're all dead. Flying off, doing, I don't know what the hell they're doing. So now I think we're gonna be going, oh my gosh, I'm going air again, why? We got more hatcheries up here. And there's another attack. All units destroyed. Of all these hatcheries. Hatcheries. Up, you can see spores. This is for defense here. We got more mutalisks. Just takes so long to get the mutalisks upgraded, and you don't know how many devourers to make per. You almost have to go to a 50-50 ratio. There we go. Hydralisks. So I'm finally got hydralisks going now. These guys need to get to work. Looks like there's some expansion going on here. And making some guardians and some devourers. We're gonna go to speed fastest times 2. Start getting this over with quicker here. But that's pretty much the strategy. You got to go about. You have to go more ground units. See the Zerglings. They're just so cheap. They're easy to make. No gas. So I make Zerglings while I'm saving up gas for the Devourers and Guardians. So we're going for another round. You gotta outproduce them. So now that I have all these hatcheries, we can outproduce them. Looks like we have another expansion there. And now I should start outproducing them. I'm just massing hydralisks now. All these hatcheries. So they can't, they won't outproduce me. That's basically it. You build your hatchery, wall, sometimes you can place the hatchery in a spot where it's larva and eggs will block off one part and you just need zerglings on one side. Here we needed zerglings on both sides. See, all the guardians died, but now the devourers are alive. They're just spanked, so just go ground units and just keep that pressure up. Keep yourself at max supply. Let's see, we got more hydralisks. Just full production mode now. Destroy one computer at a time. Looks like I totally missed this spot. If I do send a couple over there, I know I do eventually. Let's see who's here. Protoss and Terran. Send the next group in. Full upgrades. We're at 31 minutes. Game time. And speed it up the fastest times 4. See how fast the units just get spanked. So you just need to be in full production mode. Let's see what's supply. Let's go through. Just go through and make units, and then I send them, and then I go back. Guess I'm trying to get out. Hey, we're stuck! What the hell? Looks like these people are attacking. So I killed white. Oh, I had some mutalisks. I don't know why I made those. But minerals are starting to add up now, so that's how it's done with Zerg. It was definitely significantly more difficult as Zerg. Zerg is just the weakest generation. Some people are very good with Zerg. Player versus player, mutalisks work very well. So first the computer, third is you can definitely notice how much weaker the Zerg is. Mutalisks are good only because you can stack them and you have that mobility, go faster than the other units. But once somebody gets units like Corsairs, your mutalisks are nothing. So that's how you do that.